This is a anti-bark dog collar, which is, a shock collar that you'd use for your dog. And it uses one single battery that is included. And what you would do is, once you put your battery in, which goes in right here in the front, you go ahead and adjust the shock. I don't want to put this on my dog for reviewing purposes, just for the fact of shocking her. I don't believe in that. However, I will tell you about how it operates and how it works. Once you put your battery in, you push the plus sign button right here to raise the shock, or you push the minus button right here to reduce the shock. So if I push it, you heard the noise, which indicated that the button was selected and the shock was raised, or the same way goes. On the back are your two prongs. That's where the shock will come from. This package does come with, you have the little knobs. This just screws right on. Gives you a couple extra. And, as depending on the shock, it's going, when your dog barks, and depending on the sensitivity, is how often, how intense it will shock. Just for convenience, this does come with some instructions folded up, easy to follow, easy to use. Just as a rule of thumb, though, this isn't something that is supposed to stay on your dog all the time. You don't want to shock your dog for no reason, to play around with it to see if it works. Otherwise, it will not train the dog. I use this tool specifically for, when the dog likes to bark for no reason and cut up. Then we'll put it on her when she's cutting up, and then I take it off immediately. All because I did have one for training and it didn't end up so well, so I am very, very nervous about using them. Luckily, ever since the other product I've had issues with, never had that again. But just be careful. Do your research, and that's all I'm going to suggest about using a no bark collar that shocks your dog. I mean, it's not a very pleasant experience for them, so keep that in mind. So make sure you do remove it when you're not using it. Use it only for training. With that being said, go ahead and check out my description for a link to the product and to read a little bit more about it. See if it's something that's right for you and your needs.